So Nintendo Switch will soon enter the Chinese market through a partnership with Tencent.
Oh dear.
So the thing about China and systems is they usually don't sell like real systems in China.
No.
It's usually a bootleg gray market system, which doesn't.
Hey, you're right over there.
I don't know why that was so loud.
It's usually a.
Dude, I'm not sure that was so loud.
Well, I guess you like bootleg systems.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that was so loud.
So it's usually a bootleg system that's not even the real system at all. It's usually fake, or it's a gray market system that's bought from another country.
You know why,
and
right?
it's sold into there. Because it's so prevalent.
Video
over
game
there.
consoles were outlawed in China
for a long time.
many years.
Yeah, I mean,
And they
once in a while,
Right.
they open it up, the floodgates to actually have the real games over there.
So to have your console available there is a huge deal because there's a billion.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Mad heads over
You
there.
open
A
it
lot
up.
of people,
a lot of
yeah.
heads over there.
It's a lot of people.
But because they were so used to black market,
Yeah.
it wasn't really feasible to bring out a system there because it would get demolished. And
Yeah.
like making that much for that many people
Mm.
from
You know-
your factory and everything wasn't feasible.
In fact, they had a loophole. Side note, there was a loophole I just remembered. When the original NES came out in the States and worldwide,
Yep.
it wasn't available in China because it was outlawed.
And they
So
let
they had
the
a
bootleggers
they
do
had
it.
they had a funny way that a funny loophole was that they actually made this like home computer system for education. They marketed it as so that they can put it in their store shelves and sell it to kids as a educational thing. But you could play like Zelda and like you could
So
play
it was like
NES games.
a family
But it was-
computer.
Yeah. But it was a bootleg though. It was basically a bootleg.
Well, they told them to do it. Like Nintendo had a partnership with the people who were making all the bootlegs and say, you know what,
Right.
can we just have you make it? Can you just do it? And then they had a partnership with them. And
Well, they
were
did the
actually
same.
making
They
money.
did the same here. That's how Rob the Robot,
Mm.
because the video game crashed. Well,
Well, they had to make it a toy, basically,
Right.
instead of a
so they had
gaming
to
system.
rebrand it in order for that.
But we didn't bootleg it.
No, well, yeah, no.
Rob the Robot was a bootleg. It would make more sense.
Yeah, but Rob the Robot
Bob,
was
he's Bob the
the only-
robot.
yeah.
Bob the robot.
Wow. You probably have
Bob
more
the
sales
Robot.
than that thing.
That'd be awesome. Bob the robot.
Didn't you? You guys had a Rob the Robot.
Yes, we did.
Oh, you
Got
still
pissed
have
on
one?
by our dog so many times. That poor thing, and it still worked.
Oh gosh.
I
Smelled
still
a
didn't know
little
the
funny.
point of it. It opened like the pipes and
I like 2 or 3
I'm like-
games. Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck means
was
that?
only
The
for
second
2
player
games.
can do it.
It was a ploy to get it into your hands.
Yeah,
That's
they
all
were
it was.
trying to try something new, but it
2 games, Stack Up
Yeah.
and Gyromite.
Yeah.
That's it. No other games work for it.
And now he's in Smash Brothers. Will you look at that?
It's come a long way. It's come a long way. But Tencent is a huge company, and you may have heard it before. We were talking about the Epic Game Store and their partnership with Tencent, and people aren't too happy with, like I said, China in general when it comes to the sales over in America. But I don't have a problem too much. I don't really go into like the whole import scene.
Man, if they could sell
No.
over in China, Jesus, man.
But I mean, that's a huge company.
That's-
Tencent is huge. So basically, what Nintendo's doing with them, let me see. They were at China Joy in 2019, this year, largest gaming and digital entertainment expo in Asia, and they unveiled the strategy for releasing Nintendo Switch in China. Everybody was shocked because it wasn't really precedent. They didn't think they were going to do it. But Tencent will take charge of localizing Nintendo's presence in China, including translations for Nintendo Switch games in the simplified Chinese. So, probably menu systems and stuff like that. Probably not the whole game.
Right.
But actually, you know what they had on the Shield in China? They had like the Wii and Wii U games or GameCube games on the system, like legit on the system through some type of setup. They didn't have it in America. None of those Nintendo games are actually legitly on the Shield, but because it runs with that Tegra chip inside, they had real Nintendo games like Zelda and Mario on it, on the Shield, and that has nothing to do with Nintendo.
Right.
But it's on there, and it wasn't bootleg, and they let it go.
Wow.
So that was probably part of something that they were looking at over there for Nintendo products.
Sneaky.
But the Trojan horse, the Shield. Now, this has nothing to do with the WWE shit.
I just want to say.
You knew it.
Throw your fist in. It's 3 of us, right?
There you go. There you
Throw
go.
your fist in now.
What
Throw your
the
fist in.
fuck?
Get in there.
Get in
Yeah,
there.
The
yeah.
shield. All right, the shield. What the hell?
Chalk is somewhere cringing.
I'm sure a lot of people are cringing off that. But it was Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild headlining the console in China. So, I mean, obviously, what else are they going to do? They'll also, Tencent will be setting up servers in China through the online service. So that'll probably be better. They'll probably have better online than in America.
Probably.
Which is sad. Have you tried playing the Mario game? The
no, I
Mario
have
Maker
not.
game online Mario Maker 2 game is horrendous online. They need an update. They need to do it now.
Why?
It's disgusting. It's like 5 frames per second.
Why?
It's really bad.
I've seen people make streams
It's
of
really
it,
bad.
and it's bad.
So in China, they will probably have better servers than that. Let me see.
Heavily monitored.
I'm almost convinced some people in Smash Brothers like
They have a cheating
like,
system.
No,
on
like
there.
they'll be losing. The stream would be perfect, but while they're losing, they'll probably go outside their house. So they're fucking. So there's fucking lag. Like I'm convinced that happens, or there's like a lag button they hit because it only happens when they're losing. Never happens like from the jump.
Mm-hmm. Well, as far as Tencent, there are other major investments. They're developers in Riot and Epic Games, and the internet company is also behind such titles as Honor of Kings and PUBG Mobile. And that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. PUBG
Cha-ching.
made a lot of money, billions upon billions per month. It's crazy.
Cash money.
So they can pretty much do it. And the fact that and then the Switch Lite is going to be over there, and well, actually they don't know if it's going to go on sale in China, but it's probably going to go on sale alongside the regular Switch. But the fact is, since it's released in China, the numbers, whoever has stock in Nintendo, I wish I was one of them, because it's gonna skyrocket.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Yeah, it is. It's very much too late.
No, it is too late.
If you didn't have stock in Nintendo before the Game Boy or DS, you're not getting in there. It's real high.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna go even higher. I was talking to some Nintendo reps at the store today, and they were so happy.
You talking to Nintendo reps?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah. They were so happy.
They want to get on the
$80.
podcast? They want to get in?
No, they didn't.
What, did you ask?
They don't.
You should have called me over. I would have convinced them. Like, oh, you want
It's
to
just
get
sales reps. So
in? Same shit.
no, it's not. It's not Reggie and Bowser.
Y'all know Bowser?
Oh, man. Bowser was up?
But they were extremely happy about what's going to happen with Nintendo, and they were talking about the movies they have coming out,
Damn.
and the Mario movie, which is not going to be
Oh, yeah.
a
forgot
real
about that.
movie.
That's
It's
gonna
going to be like Pixar.
Thank God.
yeah,
I was just
Which
about to
it
say,
should
please
be.
don't do this
No
again.
live action. No
Please.
live action.
If they did a live action, it would only be. I was talking to them. I was like, it should be Zelda, and they should only be the real people should only be Link and Zelda. Everyone else should be CG. And if they were going to do a movie like that, that's fine. Just do magic and stuff like that. But they're doing that, and I was like, they're opening theme parks.
Yeah, in Japan.
It's crazy.
I actually follow up on that.
Wait, there's a thing that they do also. Oh my God, I think it's coming to if it's not in New York City already, it's coming. They have a actual. I wanted us to do it. It's a Mario Kart
Oh yeah,
racing thing. Like you could come in dressed up as a
Yeah, they have
Mario
a-
character, and they
yeah.
have Mario Karts. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could race.
They do it in
against each other.
Japan.
See, we got it. I think we should do that.
We
shit.
actually had
that would
that-
be fucking amazing.
We
for
actually
the channel.
had that on podcast news like a while ago.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
I
mentioning
don't
that.
know
Well,
if
it
it's
was
in
like
New
But
they
York
were
yet.
trying to
that
stop
was in
it.
Japan, and Nintendo gave it a cease and desist. They couldn't do it.
I'm
They were
convinced,
trying to stop it.
I'm convinced that
They did
it's
stop
like
it.
I don't know if it's here yet, but
You
dude,
can't stop the bum rush.
But
man.
dude, that's something that we would have to do. That'd
I've never
be-
even driven. Like I think I've driven a
Go
car.
I have
kart?
never drove a go kart, but I'll do it for the fuck of it.
You never drive a go-kart?
Hell no, never
Man, that
did
shit's
that.
fun as hell,
You'll see
man.
them pop off the side
Fun
and
as
flip
hell.
out the
I'll
car.
come in there dressed up as somebody. I'll dress up as one of those fucking characters. That'd
Well,
be
you
so
can't.
fun.
You can't.
Odell?
You can't
Old
ram.
Odell? Is that character? Old Odell?
You can't run into ram.
I'm not even going to address that. He's
Yeah,
not.
just-
First of all, he's not part of Nintendo.
Yeah.
I
okay?
know.
All right, he's not
He's
part
not a
of
character
Nintendo.
though. He's a character.
He's not part of Nintendo. I'd probably. You know what I'd be? I would be Shy Guy.
Because you can wear a mask.
Shy Guy's the shit. I love Shy Guy.
Oh,
He looks
man.
ridiculous. Or Boo, Big Boo.
Hell. Yeah, I go as Boo in a freaking sheet.
No, you gotta go as the turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle,
What's that
turtle.
even from?
I have no fucking clue.
I think Saturday Night
Horrible.
Live.
Horrible.
It's gotta be Saturday Night Live.
I'll be a
It's
Koopa.
terrible.
There you go. Boom.
All right. Well, I don't know how he got from.
Yeah, no, that's fucking. That was
You like that?
all right,
You
China,
like
China.
that?
Yes, and then,
But if they, since they're opening all this stuff, since China's going to be huge for the sales, it's going to be ridiculously, like, popular. Like, it's going to beat out pretty much all systems.
Yeah.
Because what was it? PlayStation 4 just beat 100 million in sales,
yeah,
which is way up there.
yeah.
But Nintendo is right on its heels, and it's only been like 2.5, maybe just under 3 years.
It beat it this year, just for this year's sales.
It's gonna beat everything this year. Everything.
Yeah.
Until Final Fantasy. Nah, even then, I
No,
think
even
it's
then,
not
even
stopping
Switch
anytime
is,
soon.
Switch is on a roll, man.
Switch is not stopping anytime soon. Plus, they're gonna have the $200 tier with the light.
Yeah.
That's when every other little kid is gonna get one.
The hits
Because
just
their
keep
brother
coming.
has one, their sister has one, they're gonna get one.
And then you got Xbox.
What? You have what? Well, like I said, it just means more money for Nintendo.
Yeah,
like
of course.
they're not hurting at all. So get that stock.